Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
Now here's Leonard. They double team George to the inside. From the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
Double team on James. Bryant outside. James with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Mann. And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Beverly. Back to James. Here's Davis. Nails the baby hook.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from three.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Morris on the wing. Now here's Leonard. Fires for three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
He's dangerous from everywhere. LeBron is even better shooting it from the corner.
Back to Leonard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the five, even though he's a little undersized.
George with it. Now guarded by Beverly. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Aggressiveness right there from AD. Just wanted it more than anyone else.
They double him with Bryant. Inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Zubac has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's in there.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
BA, what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
They get it back. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Morris outside. Pass to Batum. The three. Second chance effort. Kicks it to George. Down low. Powell outside. Stolen by Davis. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tries again. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Covington. Morris for 3. He drops it from range.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
And finished off by Davis.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Once, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, B.A., who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the jam by George.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
We try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Clock at 2. Pulls it from 20. That one rolls around and rims out. Pass to James. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's George. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And George with the jam.
Covington is a high IQ player, understands when to dish it.
High post Davis. Batum with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Out to Covington. Takes the three. And Bryant pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Westbrook outside. And he can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
And And it's Batum penetrating. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from James. Beverly with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Davis. Here's James. Now here's Beverly. Back to James. Here's Bryant. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Back to Davis. Pass to Westbrook. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Robert Covington.
They need to get back to the physicality inside. They're not creating as many second chance opportunities this quarter.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Here's Batum. Off the mark there with a three.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Davis. Out to James. And stolen by Leonard. Now Zubac. Hachimura covering. For three, Covington. Here's Zubac. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Now James. Last game, 26 points for him. Walker's shot is off. To the middle. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Covington. Pass to Powell. Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Leonard on the wing. Takes it inside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 9 points.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
The first one falls. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
On the attack, Morris. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Beverly for 3.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And the dunk by Leonard.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Leonard with the ball. He's got 11. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from James.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Substitution.
And here are the Lakers, trailing by 5. Double team on James. Pass to Westbrook. And again, the Lakers, no good. You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
BA, I think it would be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome. Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. It's Covington on the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
The Clippers making a switch here. You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, BA. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Now here's George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Morris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .149 left to play in the third. Westbrook drawing the double. The 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And here's George. He's got 5. Morris on the wing. Counted from distance. Morris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Bryant. Here's Westbrook. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook's showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
To the paint. Pass to George. And here's Morris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
And he gets that one. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
He misses the free throw.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And the second free throw is good.
And really, is there anything LeBron can't do? One of the most versatile players the game has ever seen.
It's Covington on the wing. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
That free throw, good from Davis.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win.
Outside Covington. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're key to... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Covington. Lets it go from deep.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Davis misses. The Clippers in the lead. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Leonard. To the right side. Inside. Here's George. And he makes it on the layup.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Great crossover to get free.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Picked by Covington. Pass to Morris. Lets the three fly. On target from range. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Picked by Covington. Morris on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Morris on the wing. Again, the Clippers score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Kept alive. Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has got 22.
This is the danger Davis possesses to defenses, capable of erupting at any moment.
Leonard outside. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pass to James. Here's Bryant. Beverly outside. Let's go with a 3. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Westbrook. Back to Davis. Good. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Morris outside. It's Covington on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. Offline with a 3. The Lakers trail. The three, James. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
The power to shoot a clean three from any distance. One of LeBron's many weapons.
They double team George. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11. Now Leonard. Back to Morris. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Possession. Los Angeles.
Here's James. James double teamed. Outside Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Davis. Batum with the defensive effort. Stolen by Davis.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
On offense, here are the Clippers. 6-point lead. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Spins. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Leonard outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Back to Schroeder. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Davis. That one doesn't drop. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA,